All right, I'm going to close out the hour with a warning of sorts, and you may not be able to do anything about it. But it is a warning about when you're buying a new RV. I've often wondered why so many people look back 6 months or a year after they spend a lot of money buying their RV, and they wonder, how did this happen? How did I get in this situation? I may have figured out one of the reasons, and it has to do with fire, more specifically nighttime campfires. How can a nighttime campfire be partially to blame for you buying that new RV? Well, bear with me just a minute. There's something special about nighttime campfires, not when the smoke's blowing in your face, but when the campfire is just right. The smell, the sound of the wood crackling, watching the embers as they float up and disappear. Psychologists say that human beings are drawn to campfires for reasons that they can trace back to our caveman ancestors. Way back thousands, tens of thousands of years ago, when man first walked the earth, campfires symbolized life. They helped protect those early civilizations. Those with fire had power. With fire, they had the ability to stay warm, to cook food, to survive. And through the millennia, humans have always been drawn to campfires. It's where celebrations took place, where plans for battle were laid out, where stories were told. A campfire is relaxing and hypnotizing. It's one thing that we share with our ancestors from thousands of years ago. A campfire is also one of the many things that RVers love. I mean, who doesn't like to sit around a nice campfire and reflect on life, to share stories, to laugh, or just sit there in silence watching the flames? I believe that one reason the RV industry continues to do so well is not because of the RVs they make, even though some of them are really, really nice, but because of campfires. Almost everybody loves them. The desire, that need to escape the city, escape the noise, escape the endless interruptions seems to have taken over our lives. And I think that we yearn for what a campfire does for us. Psychologists say that sitting around a nighttime campfire, listening to it, smelling it, watching a starlit sky has proven to lower blood pressure. And I believe it. It's also been shown to strengthen relationships, to build bridges, and help heal old wounds. But now here comes the bad news. When we're shopping for a new RV, we dream. We dream of what can be, what we'll do. We dream of the campfires, who we'll be with, and we quite literally believe, I think we lose our ability to think rationally because we are drawn to that dream. And when you're using your emotion to rationalize the purchase of a new RV, well, you're very likely to make a mistake, or two, or three, and they can be very costly. My advice, if you can do it, is to admit that you are drawn to those campfires like a moth is to a flame. But don't let the fantasy overtake you when buying a new RV. Take your time. Use your brain, not your emotion, if you want to get the best deal possible on the purchase of that new RV. I know that it sounds easy, but it is not, because there is nothing else that I can think of that helps you connect with others or helps you relax, helps you dream and ignite your sense of wonder like the magic of a good old nighttime campfire. And that's the way I see it. I'm Alan Warren, your campfire-loving RV wingman. Hour number 2 is next, right here.